Hello everyone, this is a follow-up tutorial of part 1. Today we will see how to get into admin mode and various options available in admin mode and how to customize the website you have created in the part 1. To edit the contents of this website, you have to get into the admin mode. To get into admin mode, you have to type your blog address, that is provinblog01.wordpress.com/wp-admin. So once you do that, it will ask you to log in. Click on continue with Google, then click on the account detail you are using for it. So if everything works fine, you will be something called a page called dashboard. Okay, so remember, so you should have the URL like provinblog01.wordpress.com/wp-admin. Okay, once you are in dashboard, it will show you number of the posts you have, a number of pages, which theme you are using, the amount of space allocated for you and how much you are using it, then some statistics regarding your website, like how many people have viewed your content. Then on the left hand side you have all these menu options. So these are very important when customizing a WordPress, and to write something you will also come here. The first thing is, which comes on the left hand side, that is posts. Okay, so these posts are the things which you'll write frequently and post it to be read by the viewers or your subscribers. The next option is media. In media, all the content which you have uploaded will go and sit in the media, like photos, like audio, even videos. Then you have links, so if you have created any links and all. So then you have something called pages. So pages are the things which will stay for a long time, like contact us, about company, about a particular website, all will come under pages. Okay. Then you have comments. If you write something as a post, suppose if somebody says offensive, you can also delete that in the comment section. Then you have something called appearance. There you can change the theme, customize how your website looks, you can add widgets and menus and all. So these are all the things. And plugins are the things which you are the extra code which you will add from the WordPress library, where if you want more options available to your website apart from this existing options. For example, if you want testimonials is not available here. That testimonials will be available in the plugin section. Okay, so number of users which are there and all. So these tools and settings we'll see later. Let's understand this menus along with an example. So the example I have taken is the anvishner.com website which has been created by me. So on the left hand side we have something called post. So these are all the posts which you see. So this is whatever content you are looking at into, these are the posts. Okay, so whereas you have something called pages. So these are the pages. So this will stick even if the posts change here. So for example, if I click on this, a blog post will come, whereas the pages will stick there itself. Okay, so this will stay for a long time. Okay, then you have something called media. So the photo and the videos, for example these photos, whatever you are looking into, are actually going and staying in the media. And even if you add any new photo or would like to add new photo and all, you have to go to the media stuff. Okay, appearance will have something called themes or widgets and menus. This will help you to change the look and feel of the website. For example, these are all called menus. Okay, so it's like a hotel menu where you will get list of things, okay, listed. Okay, so these are all the pages which are organized in a particular way, and these pages are organized in a particular format in the menu section. Okay, whereas suppose if you want to put something like a logo, or if you want to put some promotional content, or you put some ad, so those all go and sit here. So these options will come under something called widgets. Okay, to change the site title and description and the homepage settings, you have to go to dashboard, click on the appearance, click on customize. So once you are here, you can see on the left hand side you have something called site identity. this will help you to change the site title and add a tagline to the website, or it's also called description. You can see example here. Anveshane.com is the site title and Mindbody Technology is the description or tagline. So here the site title and the site description or tagline. This is helpful when your domain name is different from your site title. Okay. Come over to customize. So site title we'll give something like Praveen Notes. Then we'll say like tagline as Computer Science Notes. Okay. So you can also check this or uncheck this to hide or display the site title. Okay. In site identity, you can select a logo, and you can also have a select an icon. Logo is something which will be a little bit bigger in size, which will have a picture of a college logo or something like that. And in site icon is a small icon which will be displayed on the tabs to help users to identify your website. Okay, so it's not mandatory, but it's helpful for users if you use them. Okay. To change these menus in this site, you can click on menus, go to primary. You can change over here. You can hold each one of them, drag them one below the other to reorder them. You can see about is beside the contact now. Similarly, you can also remove. See, for example, if I don't want the about page, you can remove it. Or else you can say you can also add them. See, for example, I want about to be back. You can, from the pages, you can click on this plus. About will be here. But you can see about is below the contact. Again, I have to redrag and set it below this home. Or else you can also move them a little bit further ahead to integrate them one below the another. In customization, you can also go to home page settings and you can say like what page will be your landing page. So for example, you can have about as your front page. You can also have blocks. You can have contact as your front page, but it's suggested you will have a home page which is designed as a landing page. And you can also, if you don't want that landing page to be there, you can also have select all your blocks to be posted on the front page itself. Okay, so right now I'll leave it as a static page. So once you have done all these changes, you have to click on the save changes to make the changes to be saved. That's all for now. In next tutorial, we'll see how to make changes to your home page. Thank you.